Hello, and welcome to Redwood Credit Union's Digital Banking for Your Business webinar. I'm Jessica Smith, and I'm the Vice President of Business Account Services here at RCU. We are very excited to have you join us today. In the past several years, RCU has significantly enhanced our business products and services, including our digital online banking platform. Today, we will visit the features and services available to you through your online digital banking. At RCU, we are here to support you and your business, and we have a team dedicated to help. It is my pleasure to introduce David Holmstrom, our business member advisor and online banking extraordinaire.
Welcome to the Digital Banking webinar. The purpose of this webinar is to show our business members how to best utilize all the features available in our online banking. We are currently logged in as a consumer member. Most of our business members are also consumer members, and as such, I wanted to show something that many people are not aware of. So we would log in as we normally do. We see all of our consumer features up top: move money, bill pay, apply for a loan. You see your personal accounts on the left-hand side on the dashboard. Now, if we go to the top right where the silhouette is, we can actually see which profile we're currently viewing. And we can switch it. This is important to know, especially if you have multiple memberships within the credit union, because we can have a certain digital banking preference that allows you to switch between or have all of your accounts visible. For the purpose of this demonstration, we did choose a switcher-based profile. So we're going to go ahead and switch to the business profile. This right away looks different, but very similar to the consumer online banking platform. What looks different are these tiles up top, and, of course, the accounts on the left. This demonstration is going to be very linear, and we are going to go through every feature piece by piece and uncover some commonly unknown features of our online banking. So starting in the top left, we do have our search bar. This is an overlooked feature that is very robust. You can find just about anything you're looking for by typing it in. For example, if you wanted to find statements, we can type in statements, and it'll take you to statements. In the search bar, you're also able to find a variety of different tutorials. For example, if you have Business ACH and you're not quite sure on how to use it, you can type in Business ACH. And as you can see, there are plenty of FAQs. Sometimes there are even videos similar to this one that you can watch to learn more. That is my favorite feature of our online banking system. We can look at the dashboard, but before we do that, let's take a look at everything that's going on over here. You'll see that occasionally there will be a little chat box here offering to assist. This is something new. This is an AI support bot, but it is very useful. On this home page, you'll see quick links for just about everything. Statements and tax documents, we already searched for that. But if you wanted to report a compromised account, you can click on the Fraud Center here. Our financial wellness, as a member, you most likely already know that we do champion financial well-being and financial literacy. Clicking this link will tell you more about our resources. And business digital banking resources. I have a feeling this webinar will show up in the future when you click this link. You can also manage them here. I believe that you do have the ability to customize a bit of this home page. Not right here, but if we go here on the recent transactions, which is always in the middle, you can choose which accounts you want to see on the home page here when you log in. Say you don't care about your accounts, you just want to know when your SBA loan is due. So every time you log in, you'll see your most recent payments and progress you've made on your principal. We have another tile here. You can make a payment here. You can take a look at the account. This will also give you a summary of your ACH transactions and a spending forecast. We're going to click on this a little bit here to get a better idea of what this does. Keep in mind that this is not a profit and loss statement. This is just a way to easily get an idea of what you're spending and where it's going. If this was a real account, there would be more categories than bills and transfers. But it is a useful feature. Now we're going to look at the dashboard. It's called the dashboard, but this is where you can, at a glance, see all of your accounts. We have our regular share, our loans. At a glance, we can see our available balance, our current balance. With the loans, we can see whether or not it's on auto pay. We can see the due date and see how much credit is available, all without clicking, which is nice. We also have the ability to change the order in which you see your accounts. You can do that by simply clicking on that pencil and then dragging and dropping your accounts. If you have a certain account that you don't want to see, for example, it's a tax account and you don't want to know how much money you've been saving to pay the government, you can simply hide it by clicking the I and save. So as you can see, there is a hidden account, but you could always unhide it by clicking on that pencil, clicking the I, and saving. There are a lot of customizable features within the platform that will allow you, the member, to tailor your experience. So what we're going to do now, we are going to click on one of our accounts to show you what account details look like. Let's look at this $0 checking account. Actually, let's look at the Performance Money Market account. There's more transactions there. So here you'll be able to quickly see a brief summary of your most recent transactions at a glance. You can also do a search and filter by category or by credits or debits, transaction types, all at just a few clicks of your finger. It's quite nice if you're searching for a particular payment or if you're searching for a particular deposit. Right next to the transactions, we have our account details. This is where you can find your member number and your account number. As you can tell, the member number is included in the account number. You can also see your routing number here. If you wanted to see more information on your specific account, you can do so by clicking on the account details. And here is also where you can nickname your account. Say the business is saving for a holiday party. You can name the account the Holiday Fund. People find this very helpful if they have multiple accounts with us, and they'll right away know which account is which without having to know the numbers by heart. You'll also be able to see how much interest you're earning when you click on the account details page. It will also show you your overdraft pay advantage limit, commonly known as OPA. Going back to the account page, we can see other features up top here where you can order checks, place a stop payment. This print feature is very useful for bookkeeping. So you're able to print transactions here. You can download them. The format is basic. This isn't Excel. If you wanted to export, you would simply go to the next button over and click Export. And you could choose the file type that you would like to export it to. By default, it does print to CSV file formatting. Also on this page, if there was a debit card attached to it, we would see a card services section. Let's see if there's a card services section on the choice checking. There is. Given that this Choice checking account is a checking account. The card services and sweep feature is available when we click on the tab. Card services allows you to activate cards, report lost or stolen cards, temporarily increase your purchase limits, your withdrawal limits. You can even see your card number. This is particularly useful if you need to buy something and you forgot your card. Business debit cards also work with Apple Pay. Sweep, this is a unique feature for businesses that allows business members to have a target balance in their checking account, and any excess funds at the end of the day will be swept into a higher yielding savings or money market account. For example, you could choose to have your target operating balance as $1,000, and if at the end of the day, say you have $1,200, the excess $200 will be swept into the holiday fund automatically. You can manage these sweeps here in the account dashboards section, or you can manage your sweeps in the Move Money section that we'll see shortly. Conversely, if there is not enough money in the checking account at the end of the day, the business sweep will pull from in this case, the holiday fund, to bring us back to the target balance of $1,000. Moving down, we're going to take a look at the loans and lines of credit. Similar visuals here. We'll see our recent transactions. We'll see our loan number. We can even take a look at our interest rate on the loan, see how much interest was paid last year, what the payoff is, all those important details for those who want to be in the know. You can also make a payment. There are a lot of features within the digital platform that are redundant, but they're redundant intentionally to make it more simple to use. On the bottom here, we have two tiles that says New and Connect. Let's focus on the New button. This is to be used when you want to open up a new share. Opening up a new account with Redwood, once you have your membership established, is very, very fast. For example, let's do another checking account. Say we want the Essentials. Click Open, hit Next, Next. Choose your funding account. Minimum opening deposit is $100. And you can even choose to have overdraft protection here. And just like that, the account is open. You can even nickname it at this time. Very, very fast. If you wanted to close an account, that is also very simple, and I'll show you how to do that later as we move down the banner here. But this Connect button, this is to connect an external account to be accessible and visible through your online banking. For example, if you had an account at another credit union or bank under the same ownership, you can connect that account through this workflow here. Moving down the line to Move Money, this is where we move money. We make transfers, payments, schedule payments, manage external accounts, member-to-member accounts. We'll take a look at each of these sections separately. But if you wanted to set up a reoccurring savings plan to the holiday fund, say you want to put in $20 every month or maybe every week, you can do so here. You could also do immediate transfers. Let's say weekly. Again, all pretty intuitive, but these are features that most people just don't know about, and they don't use them because they don't know about them. If you wanted to manage your transfers, you would go to the Scheduled tab here, and as you can see, there are a few different scheduled transactions, both your loan payments and any manually entered scheduled transactions. On the History tab, we can see any and all online transfer history. So this is specific to moving money online. This isn't including any transactions made in the branch. External accounts, this is another spot where you can manage them. Member to member, this is a great RCU feature that is also available to our business members. If another business or another member would like to pay you, you can do so with member to member by creating a code. And this code you would then give to whoever is looking to move money, as long as they are within the credit union. So let's say Ready the Redwood. And then you'll create that code and give it to the person looking to pay you. You can also move money to other members within the credit union via the same method. If you had member-to-member accounts, you could manage them here. They would also show up as an option to transfer money to, never from, but to, on the new transfer and payment page. RCU Pay, this will be a free service and will function exactly how RCU Pay for consumers currently does. If a business has applied for and been approved to originate wires online, they would select the Wires tab under Move Money. This allows businesses to originate domestic wires online and receive a $5 discount on any wires originated. So instead of $25, you'd be paying $20 to originate the wire. You can create templates. So if you have somebody that you pay on a regular basis, you can set up a template and use that template each time. Wires does require 2 steps. You always need to submit and then approve. If this sounds like a service that your business could benefit from, please schedule an appointment with our business services department. I'll show you how to do that at the end of this video. Limits and cutoffs shows how much money you can send in one day and on a month. So going back to Move Money, we're almost done with this section here. We have the business sweeps. Again, this is just another spot where you can manage your sweeps. If you're feeling magnanimous, you can donate to the RCU Community Fund. We do a lot of good things. Moving over to Manage Users, this is where you can manage all of your sub-users. So if there is a bookkeeper, we would want to create a bookkeeper role. The roles and users work together. In order to set permissions, we first need to create a role. As you can see here, we can customize which accounts the sub-user has access to, what they can see, and what they can do. If it's a bookkeeper, you may not want them to be able to transfer any money. So you can just uncheck all of those and save. As you can see, this is very specific in regards to specific services, specific accounts, what they can and can't do. It could be as specific as you need it to be. And you can save it. You can always edit these roles. Anytime you're making a change to a user or a role, there will be a 2-factor authentication. Once you've created your role, you could then create a user. To create a user, you don't need to talk to RCU. You can do that yourself if you are the business admin, and you would assign a role. So here, Roland is our test admin. May not have mentioned it earlier, but this is a test account. This is not a real bank account. Roland has the ability to create a role and assign that role to Mr. Bob Dabalina. To create a new user, you need just a few data points such as address, mobile phone, email, and the last 5 digits of their social and birthday. You will have the ability to set passwords, reset passwords, unlock, all of that through this feature here. You can even restrict when they are able to log in. So if you're like me, you probably don't want your bookkeeper going in past, say, 6 p.m. If they're going in and checking your account at 2 in the morning, there might be something going on. Positive Pay, I'm not going to talk on this too much. This is a new service, but this will be a great service that will add great benefit to our members who need to manage a large volume of checks or electronic transactions. Remote deposit capture, this is a service where you can buy or lease a check scanner from us and scan large volumes of checks from the comfort of your office or home without having to go to the bank. It's a great service for the right business if there is a need. This is something that our business services can help you with and talk about further if there is an interest. Bill Pay. Just like for consumers, this is a completely free service. You can have e-bills such as PG&E. You can create payees. You can even have groups. Now, when we're using Bill Pay, it will most of the time send a check. However, if there is a pre-established connection to whichever payee you're looking to pay, you'll be able to confirm that connection with a little blue lightning bolt next to the name. That happens when you enter in your payee information. All of these payees here are payees that we do have connections with and would be paid electronically. Again, this is a completely free service for our business members.
Positive Pay is a new treasury management service that Redwood Credit Union is happy to introduce as an additional fraud protection tool for our business members. Simply put, Positive Pay is an alarm system for your bank account. It's a powerful, easy-to-use service that helps prevent fraudulent checks and ACH transactions from going through your account before they impact your bottom line. The way it works is members can upload lists of issued checks from either QuickBooks, Excel, or any other accounting software directly into Positive Pay to allow for automated payment decisions. In regards to ACH transactions, Positive Pay does work in a similar way. What we need to know is we need to know which companies are authorized to be debiting your account. If a check or an ACH transaction is presented for payment and it is not yet inputted into Positive Pay, members will be alerted via text or email at approximately 3:30 on a given business day to make a decision. If a decision is not made by 11 a.m. the next business day, then the default approval rules will take effect. Members can choose to have a default of return or pay. This gives members peace of mind that if they are unable to log in by 11 a.m. the next day, their default decisions, whether it's pay or approve, will be made. This is an excellent additional service that we are happy to offer our business members with high volumes or concerns of fraud.
Need. Business ACH, again, this is a service that would be applied for and we would need to approve, but I would like to talk about it briefly here. This service is best used for paying vendors or payroll. Sometimes business members use it to pay leases or rents. And like wires, you can have templates. You can have recipients. So you have your recipient and your template. I like to describe the recipient as a check and the template as the envelope. So it takes two to tango, and just like wires, we do need to submit and approve. You can see all of your scheduled ACH transactions. You can see if there's any transactions that are pending approval, if dual user authority has been requested. So that means two unique users would be required to send and approve an ACH. You can also see your limits here. Open a share. We already did that on the dashboard. Now we're going to go to the three dots. there's a lot of information here and a lot of things that you can do. If you wanted to find some documents or statements such as 1099s, you can do so. This test account does not have any tax forms because we created it a few months ago. But you can differentiate between your credit card statements, your regular statements, and you can even download forms. So say you needed to print out a direct deposit form for one of your accounts. You can do that here, and common use for this would be if somebody wanted to pay you directly via ACH, or if you needed to confirm your account with a merchant provider. See if that works. Oh, and there it is. So quite nice. This is something that you used to have to go into the branch for. Now you have it available through your online banking. Same goes for verification of deposit. Commonly used for lending, whether it's for a mortgage or a business loan. Sometimes other institutions will ask for a verification of deposit. This is also available through your online banking. Going back to the three dots, you can see that you can place travel notices. You can take a look at your overdraft services, see which account is connected to which account, or to see if you even have it turned on. In this case, it's disabled for every account. Overdraft protection is different than overdraft pay advantage. If you were curious to know how much you can overdraw your account, you would go to the overdraft pay advantage section here. FAQs. If you're looking for information, my recommendation would be to use the search bar, but this is a comprehensive list of all of our FAQs and tools that we've developed over time to help our members use our digital banking platform. Skip-a-Pay, similar to consumers, this is where you can go to request a one-time skip on a loan payment. If there is a unique life event or times are tough, something happened, you can request that as long as the loan has been in good standing for at least 6 months. You can also close a share here. Earlier we opened a share. In about 1 minute, I'll show you how easy it is to close one. Just like that. It's done. Very quick. Card disputes. Both of these last sections here are also available on the card services section when you click on your checking account. But you can also initiate a dispute right here. Moving down the line, we do have our help box here. This is where members can chat with us or send a message. They can even get a co-browsing code. So if you call in and you need assistance with an ACH transaction or anything regarding your business online banking, we have the ability to do what we call a co-browsing session, where you, the member, would generate a number by clicking here, and we would use that to shadow you and see exactly what you're seeing on our end. And you'll see some more FAQs here. But if you wanted to send a message that wasn't time sensitive, say you were wondering about something, you can create a message here. And that'll go straight to one of many inboxes, depending on the request. That's about it with the support feature here. Going back to the silhouette where we began this video, you can see that you can change your language. If you wanted to change your password, I believe we would go to security. Unfortunately, we can't do too much with this because it is a test account. So this is where, if this was the primary profile, keep in mind we're in a switcher, we would see our password and have the ability to change it. You can also set alerts, which is nice. So if balances drop or if there's an upcoming payment, you can set text alerts, email alerts, all through this alert page here. All right, going to go back to the dashboard. The last thing that I want to touch on now that the webinar part has been concluded is some resources that are available through our member-facing website. Anything business related would be under this business tab here. You can open up business accounts. You can take a look at business loan rates, at our products that we have available. You can even open accounts online now. A common question that our members have is, who are we compatible with when it comes to bookkeeping? So if you want to see if we support any third-party aggregation, we'll have a short list of the companies that we do support. As you can see, PayPal, Plaid, QuickBooks, all of the very well-known companies are compatible. Many not so well-known companies are also compatible. They just aren't on this list. Last thing I wanted to leave you all with is the appointments tab up here. This is a great way to get in touch with the right person. So whether it's business banking or business lending or any of the other services, this is a way you can designate time with a specialist. Whether it's a line of credit, a business visa, maybe it's a commercial real estate loan, you're looking to buy some apartments, or maybe just a new storefront. These appointments will connect you with specialists that will have guaranteed answers for your questions. And that is it, my friends. Thank you all for viewing. If you have any further questions, you could always make an appointment with me in the business banking section or call in. Thank you.